Moment of silence. Y'all fucked up. TRP forever. Flow light years beyond y'all, you're not scary. I deserve a statue in front of South Ferry. You niggas dead serious, I'm dead serious. How I feel to be second fiddle, I'm just curious. I know why you don't want me on them group songs, cause I turned a group song into a fluke song. I'm too strong, I get it, y'all niggas spooked. If I wasn't fluke, I wouldn't do a feature with Fluke, dog. Nate hyped me, now I'm about to catch a body. If you ain't Tyrone Briggs, nigga, then tread lightly. Try to chill, I really want y'all to just like me, cause y'all stopping the king, homie, it ain't likely. Not fair how I'm punking these rappers scared niggas local, I'm in the air. How these silly niggas compare when they rapping with they ain't living. I'm literal, be literally, lyrically. Y'all niggas so little to me, lil' me's. Niggas cornballs, base guard, lil' bees. You never make it out the hood trying to belittle me. Please, competition is a rap here. We the reason why half of these niggas rap here. Shout out to my real niggas who trap here. Watch your back here, cause half of these niggas raps here. Yeah, all rats, no tails. Just real niggas who tells you details.
Ain't do this shit, nigga.
Say it again.
Big Brook, N8 Rock,
You know what I mean?
Side, shade, the fucking pack, nigga. Stop snitching. We getting money. And fucking a lot of bitches too. I holler.
Besides becoming Jasmine Walton's husband, my goal's to be with every Staten artist wasn't. To show the effing world I'm the best.
What's good, y'all, what's good? You know, we in the building. JJ Jackson, I see you on an early check-in, you heard? Yeah, I mean, if you're in the building, press like for your boy. Let me see some orange and blue bubbles in them comments, you know what I mean? You know, I ain't do a recap yesterday, so I'm deciding to do it today. And yeah, so this is why we here. You know, I want to talk about some other things too. Yesterday I was tired, I ain't gonna lie. I went to bed after the game. I made sure my baby was asleep, went to bed. You feel me? But I'm here now. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the building on the early check-in. You heard? Like I said, if you're in the building, let me see some orange and blue bubbles in the comments. So yesterday, you feel me? Pretty good game by those New York Knickerbockers, man. Pretty good game by them New York Knickerbockers, man. We was doing the damn thing. We was doing it. JJ Jackson, I appreciate you. I see you in there with them orange and blue bubbles, bro. Stephen Kennedy, what's good, Brody? I see you on YouTube check-in. Yeah, yesterday, pretty good game, man. Them New York Knickerbockers, they showed out. You know what I mean? The kids are playing. And you know, the major difference I see in these games is the fact that the young guys come in off the bench with that energy and that effort and that hustle, going 100% on the defensive end as well as the offensive end every possession. Jimmy, I see you, Playboy. I appreciate you with the orange and blue bubbles in the comments. You heard, yeah. So that's the big difference to me, because you know, in these last few games, we've seen the starting five get out to like some slow starts, and the second unit, the kids come in and turn it up on them real quick. You feel me? And turn it up on them real quick. And that, to me, that's been the biggest difference in these games, man, is the fact that Tibbs finally has no choice but to play the kids, and the kids are proving the Knick faithful right. You feel me? The kids are proving us right all along. It is amazing to see. You know, Jericho Sims, Deuce McBride, you know, their presence might not jump out to you on the stat sheet, but it's just the effort that they give. You feel me? Jericho Sims as a 6'1" guard, you see him trying to crash the boards consistently. You feel me? Like those are the kind of things that he plays tenacious defense, a little pit bull, if you will. You feel me? Like those are the things that wins basketball games. You know, the effort. And the starting lineup, aside from RJ Barrett, hasn't really been giving us much. Mitch had a good game yesterday. He had a double-double. I think he had I think it was 14 and 15 or something like that, or 16 and 14, something like that. Well, yeah, he went crazy. Kevin Wallace was good, bro. He said, I ain't got the orange bubble. It works. You feel me? It works. I appreciate you, though. Yeah, Mitch went crazy, but for the most part, and Alec Burke been playing well as of late. He had a tremendous game. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. But Maddie Smooth in the comments. I see you, Brody. Um, yeah. We're gonna talk a little bit more about Alec Burke later, but he was 16 and 12. Thank you. Yeah, Kevin Wallace. Shout out to Kevin Wallace for keeping me honest with these stats, man. You feel me? Because a lot of times I'll be rushing to get to the live. I don't really have the stats on hand, so I'll be working off of memory. And shout out to Kevin Wallace keeping me honest on these stats. You heard? Yeah, so Mitch was 16 and 12. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna talk about a little bit more about Alec Burke a little bit later, but the youngsters are absolutely competing at a high level. And if it wasn't for the youngsters, we wouldn't win. We wouldn't be on a full game win streak. We'd have absolutely lost to Miami if it wasn't for the youngsters. I think we absolutely would have lost yesterday if it wasn't for the youngsters. If you've seen how that game started, and and the effort that the starting unit was given versus the second unit. Listen, Jimmy, I 100% agree with you, bro. If the youngsters was getting played earlier, we absolutely would have been in the 6 or 7 seed. Uh, and and it's evident, bro. It's because they play with that hunger, and it says a lot about it says a lot about the team and the mentality of the team, knowing that they have a slim to none chance to make the play in. That they're still the youngsters are still coming off the bench and playing with this high intensity and didn't let go of the rope and just concede these games, especially those games that we start off and get behind early, or when we lose those leads in the fourth quarter, like we've been doing all season. You see these young kids coming in the game and still giving 100% effort. That says a lot about the mentality of this team. And even though I've been on the fire Coach Tommy T train, that's something you got to give him credit for. The fact that these young guys haven't given up on the season yet and still playing at a high level. But RJ Barrett had a good game. He had a good game. He had a game high for the Knicks with 28 points. But listen, y'all already know I am a big RJ Barrett supporter, but he has to be more efficient. 41% from the field is not really great. It's not really great, man. And I need him to be better. I need RJ Barrett to be more efficient and shoot at a better clip. And I think with RJ Barrett, it really has to do with shot selection for him to, be more efficient. Sometimes he be pushing the issue and forcing the issue. But I will say this, RJ Barrett definitely, was the leader going down the stretch in the fourth quarter. He made some really big plays in the fourth. And shout out to Julius Randle for stepping aside and letting RJ Barrett do it. You saw Julius Randle looking to feed RJ Barrett in the fourth quarter so RJ Barrett could take this game home. I got more eyes on me than I got likes. If you in the building, please plus like for your boy. Even if you don't want to comment or have anything to add, let me see some orange bubbles in the comments. You already know. Let's break these algorithms. You feel me? But yeah, Julius Randle stepped aside to let RJ Barrett run the show. You feel me? Julius Randle had a bad shooting night, which he's had a lot of these days, but he definitely stepped aside to let RJ Barrett bring this game home with the help of Alec Burke. But I will say this about Julius Randle. Though he wasn't shooting well, he still had a pretty effective game. 13 boards, 4 assists. He only took 9 shots. You feel me? And that's what needs to happen when you having an off night. Don't just continue chucking up the ball. Get the ball to the hot hand. Keep on feeding Alec Burke because he was hot. Keep on giving RJ Barrett the ball because he's driving and getting to the line. Like, those are the things that we're going to need from, players on our team. You feel me? Like, I see y'all, Kev in the building, Team Nixon-ish. My bad, JJ Jackson. That's definitely Team Nixon-ish. You know what I mean? But we in the building, you feel me? Let's get those likes up. You heard? Yeah, and that's definitely what we're gonna need. Though Julius Randle had a poor shooting. Oh, we gonna talk about it, Kev. We gonna talk about it, Kev. Silas, I see you in the building, Brody. We gonna talk about it, Kev. I'm just taking my time. We get in there. You feel me? So yeah. Um, again, like I was saying, you know, shout out to Jules for stepping out of the way and letting RJ Barrett and Alec Burke bring this game home. Even though he wasn't shooting well, still had a pretty decent game. 13 boards, 4 assists. You can still impact the ball. You can still impact the ball game when you're not shooting well, and that's one of the things that Coach Tommy T has been saying. Even though you're not shooting well, you can still impact the basketball game. And he had a nice block on Zach LaVine as well at the rim. You feel me, on some help defense. You know what I mean? So the next thing I want to talk about is my man Alec Burke going absolutely ape shit yesterday. Yeah, that's what I would talk about. I would talk about my man Alec Burke going absolutely ape shit yesterday. 27 points. Yeah, he was doing his thing. He came up really big for us in this game, man. As you can see by the highlights, my guy was doing his thing. You feel me? I think I uploaded the wrong highlight, but yeah. Oh no, that's the Alec Burke highlights. Yeah, but Alec Burke was doing his thing, assisting, scoring, rebounding. He was doing his thing, and this is the Alec Burke you get when he start playing more of his position is the, as the off guard or the three. You feel me? Like when he's playing in his natural role, you get efficient basketball from Alec Burke. And all these things, you feel me? Like I mentioned earlier, the young guys not playing till recently. Alec Burke playing out of position. These are some of the things that led to the way that this season is gone. Now, just imagine if Coach Tommy T has implemented these things earlier, and Alec Burke is playing at his natural position, the 2 or the 3. The young guys is coming off the bench and getting substantial minutes to make an impact on basketball games. Like somebody said earlier in the comments, we would absolutely have been in at least the 6 or 7 seed, you know. But that's Coach Tommy T for you. Yeah, yeah, Alec Burke, he was doing his thing. He was absolutely in fuego, man. He was shooting a 3, driving to the basket, making the passes. You know, I would with Alec Burke at the 3. He would be a little undersized, but I think he could defend that position okay. It's not the greatest, but he can defend that position okay. And I think he has a quickness advantage on the 3 as well. So yeah, I wouldn't mind him at the 3, but shooting guard is absolutely never point guard. Never point guard. Word, Kev. He had a 15-point second quarter. Alec Burke was the scoring punch that we needed to help bring us back into this game, man. He stock in the building was good, Playboy. I see you. Yeah, so Alec Burke was absolutely the scoring punch that we needed to win this game, man. And especially playing with the young kids. Alec Burke will flourish because he'll be like a number one offensive, like not a number one. When he's playing with the kids, he'll be like the second or first offensive option with that unit, and he'll be able to flourish. And if he's playing with Quick, that allows him to play more off ball and just worried about scoring and getting buckets, which Alec Burke is actually really good at doing. They're just worried about getting buckets. So shout out to Alec Burke in the game that he had. I ain't got a video of Obi, but Obi had a game too, man. Obi 17 points. You feel me? 17 points from Obi, starting to look like what we thought Obi should look like. Slash it to the basket. He hit a little post move, which I need to see more of him from him, especially when he has a smaller man on him, because he does have a pretty decent post game. Well, from what we saw in college, you feel me? So like if he gets a smaller man on him, absolutely I want to see him go to the low post and show us some post moves when he got the matchup advantage. And if Obi could hit that 3-point shot consistently like he was doing last night, his offensive game would absolutely elevate. They would have to, honor him more at the 3-point line, and that also ends up giving Obi more driving lanes with the pump fake. If he's just more consistent hitting the 3-point shot, he shot the ball. Yeah, he shot the ball pretty well last night. He shot it with confidence, and we need more of that from Obi, man. Jules only played 28 minutes last night, and I don't remember the last time Julius Randle only played 28 minutes. This is what I'm saying. This is what at least what's supposed to be happening with Julius Randle rotations. Julius Randle should be playing between 28 to 34 minutes a game, not 37. Like, nah. If Julius Randle's hot, I want to see him near the 34 minutes per game. If he's not hot, I want to see him closer to the 28 minutes a game. And that's exactly what happened last night. And I think that also helped us get the win, because then you got the scoring from Obi Toppin. The 17 points was definitely needed, being that Julius Randle wasn't scoring well. Obi came in and gave those points that we were missing from Jules. You add the 5 points that Jules gave you and the 17 from Obi, that's Julius Randle's efficient night scoring. You feel me? That's 22 points right there between the two of them. And if you don't play Obi those minutes, you only have the 5 points from Julius Randle. We lose this game. This is my point. Obi, at the very least, Obi should be in the game just to give Julius Randle some win. You feel me? But you definitely need Julius Randle on the floor, because Julius Randle do a lot of things that Obi doesn't do at this point of his career. Obi, he had a great scoring game, but 2 rebounds, 0 assists. It's a balance, man. It's definitely a balance. We needed Julius Randle's 13 rebounds. You feel me? We needed Julius Randle's 13 rebounds. That was needed. Mitch had a good day on the boards with 12, but we needed Julius 13, because I think nobody else had over like 5 rebounds, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody probably has 6, but if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't a great rebounding game for the team in its entirety. Most of the rebounds came from Mitch and Jules. So, I know a lot of Knicks fans want to see Obi take over Julius Randle, spot trade Julius Randle, because Obi, nah. You're going to need Julius Randle's rebounding, man, because Obi is not a beast on the boards like that, But overall, it was a good team win, man. Let's get to my guy Quick. You feel me? And this is not the footage you're seeing is not of the game last night. I couldn't find footage of that game, but we're about to talk about an overall thing with Quick, not just the game last night. So I wanted to use this footage. So before I get to this, I want to answer what Steven said. Absolutely. You feel me? Like, absolutely. But Obi is not going to give you that consistently. You feel me? You're going to get a lot of games with Obi, and if you don't play Julius, where you have only 2 rebounds, because he likes to leak out and get in a transition. He doesn't really crash the boards. You feel me? So you're going to need somebody to crash the boards. You feel me? Yeah, Mitch had 12. Jules had 13. Yeah, so Obi, RJ had 6. Yeah, but you're going to need you're gonna need Julius Randle to rebound the ball, man. Alec Burke had 6. Yeah, Alec Burke was balling. You're gonna need Julius Randle to rebound the ball. Obi ain't gonna give you them rebounds, man, like Jules is. You feel me? If you're talking about spacing, Steven, like that's offensively. I'm talking about defensively. Obi's leaking out. He's not getting no defensive balls because he's leaking out. But as far as spacing the floor, Julius Randle is usually at the 3-point line as well when RJ is making his move. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to what I was about to talk about, which was my main man Quick. You know, Quick had a pretty decent game last night. He's had a pretty decent few games. We be keeping it a buck, right? Quick has been doing the thing. Hold on, sorry, y'all. Quick been doing the thing. And another night with Quick had a really good game. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, he only had 8 points, but last night he only had 8 points, but his tempo and his pace and what he was doing helped a lot of the offense. You feel me? Like just him. I love the fact that Quick pushes the ball even on mate shots. Even when they inbound the ball, Quick is usually sprinting up the court. Yeah, Quick is usually sprinting up the court to get into some early offense, and I absolutely love that about Quick. Right? So he had 4 assists, but the thing that Kevin, we getting there. The thing that I love about Quick the most is this stat right here. Last night, Quick had 0 turnovers. In 27 minutes of play, Emmanuel Quickley had 0 turnovers running point for the New York Knicks. That says a lot to me. That's a fact, Silas. He definitely did have a key assist to Alec Burke. That was a big 3-pointer. And that's one thing that we've been missing too, because when it comes to our team this year, when Alec Burke was running the point, Alec Burke, when he drives to the basket, is not necessarily looking to dish the ball, right? He's not necessarily looking to do that. He's looking to score the basketball or draw a foul when Alec Burke runs point and is driving to the basket. Pretty much, RJ Barrett is a little bit more willing to pass, but pretty much the same thing. You feel me? Like he's pretty much looking to get his shot off before passing. Quick is looking to score too, but Quick is it has better court vision than both of those guys, right? And that play is indicative to what I'm talking about, making the right plays and protecting the basketball. 0 turnovers in 27 minutes of running point. You feel me? And then now we spoke about the game. Let's get into what I really wanted to talk about. You know, off season we have a very big decision to make when it comes to what we do at the point guard position. And more and more I'm watching quickly down the stretch of this season. I am leaning more and more that we should just start quickly next year. We could fill in some other voids as far as, you know, getting him a backup or something like that. But I wouldn't be mad at starting Quick at point. I honestly think that Quick should be starting right now. Exactly, Silas. Quickly should be starting now. I don't see any reason why Alec Burke is still starting technically as the one. It doesn't make sense. The team is still getting off the slow starts because the pace is wrong. You feel me? The pace is wrong for the starting unit. I think Emmanuel Quickley comes in and plays at a high pace. You'll see the starting 5 get into, you know, quicker offense and get easier baskets. You know, the starting unit as is do not get any easy baskets, and that's a problem. They get no easy baskets to starting 5 as is with Alec Burke, RJ Barrett. You feel me? As the backcourt, no easy baskets. And Quick, and that's one thing that Quick does well. He gets the offense easy baskets, whether it's a leak out to pass to Obi Toppin or just pushing the pace and getting into some early offense and creating mismatches. You know, people don't realize how many mismatches you could create when you just push the pace. Because now it's a Quick, everybody just find a man versus me finding my man when you bringing up the ball slowly up the court. And Quick does that. He knows that and he does that. You feel me? In the month of March, you see the stats, bro. You see the stats. This is his month of March stats. 15 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, 4 assists. And the one stat that's not up there is the stat that I love. He's only averaging 1.1 turnovers in the month of March with all the added minutes that he's been getting. He has a 4-to-1 turnover ratio in March, son. Assist turnover ratio in March, son. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. You know what I mean? So when we talking about the future of looking for a point guard for the New York Knicks, I am starting to lean more and more. The more I watch Quick down the stretch of this season, I'm leaning more and more. Be like, hey, we got a point guard. We have him. It's just up to Coach Tommy T to start him. We have him. I get it. You know, Coach Tommy T feels like he needs Quick on the bench so he could steer the bench unit. I get it. I get it. I get it. But I don't get it at the same time. Bro, I absolutely disagree with this. That pace does not suit Julius Randle's style of play. That pace is what Julius Randle is left with because we run a slow pace. I like the way Julius Randle looks when he played with Emmanuel Quickly. He's usually sprinting down the court more often and getting easy baskets or trying to or getting close to getting easy baskets in transition versus having to half court set and him having to create his own offense with the way that the starting five is set up. Like nobody on the starting five creates easy baskets for nobody else. They create no offense for anybody else in the starting five. Julius Randle's left to create his own offense way too often. When Quickly's on the floor, he usually lets Quick run the point. Julius Randle sprints up and down the court more often when he's on the court with Emmanuel Quickly. Julius Randle missed a few bunnies yesterday, but he was getting in transition and getting some basket. You feel me? And that's what I'm saying about the pace being off. I think that this whole team, Deuce could be the backup. You feel me? But I think this team in a whole benefits from a quicker pace of basketball. Julius Randle he's a product of being stuck in that offense. Bro, I'm telling you, when he plays with I hear you, Steven, but when he plays with Quick, you see him running up the court more often because he know he ain't gonna get the ball because Quick gonna take off. You feel me? I think this whole team benefits way better from playing at a faster pace. Even Julius Randle's half court game is not as good as he thinks it is, or Tibbs think it is. He need to get up and down the court and get some easy baskets and get in transition, son. And that's what Quick does. Quick need to be in the starting lineup. The pace of the starting five is off. It's too slow, and that's why the offense is trash. You feel me? The offense is trash from the starting five because Julius Randle created that offense. No one else. No, this is not true. You feel me? Again, this is something that's not true. When you look at when he played with other point guards that were somewhat competent, he didn't create that offense, son. Yo, when he played with Derrick Rose, it wasn't him creating his own shot all the time. He deferred to Derrick Rose a lot. Derrick Rose plays at a faster pace than Kemba and Alec Burke. You feel me? Like it is a big difference. It's a big difference when he plays with a point guard with some competence. When he feels that the point guard ain't really point guarding, that's when you start seeing ISO Randle more. You feel me? But yeah, something has to change in the start lineup. Can't be as is. Menu Quickly to the starting lineup. Word. Steven, that's facts. You did say that, bro. You said that when we was on live last time. You wanted Quick to start since January. I wanted Quick to start somewhere around that time too. And I was like, because there was no reason why Kemba and Evan Fournier were still making up the backcourt of the New York Knicks when they were playing as bad as they were. You feel me? They were playing horrible. I needed Quick, and I was asking for Grimes to start as well because of Fournier and Kemba. And Fournier is another person I think that would absolutely benefit with playing with Quickly in the starting lineup, son. And the pure fact is that Quickly can break down the defense. There's no more Evan Fournier getting into. Oh, that's a fact, Maddie. That's a fact. Oh, the big homie hands on is in the building. I see you, bro. Yo, hands. Yo, I don't know, son. It's slim to none. If all Atlanta has to do is win 2 more games out of their last 7, and we out of here. Like, so we need them to lose 6 out of their last 7 games for us to make the playoffs, and we pretty much have to win out. We lose 2 games, we out of here. So, I mean, mathematically it's still possible, but realistically, nah, big homie. Yeah. Yeah, this is a fact. This is a fact. This is a fact, Silas. It definitely did. But like I was like everyone, I had high hopes that Kemba could be competent. I wasn't expecting Kemba to give us 18 points, 20 points a game. I was expecting Kemba to drop down somewhere to like the 14, 12 point a game range and do that at a consistent level because I feel like that's what we needed, and he just never materialized, man. He's way more hurt than what we thought, and it was evident. It was evident, man. But Quick is the point guard of the future for this team, man. And I'm going off this month's stats, man. And it's not like he's been doing it in like just straight scrub time. These are meaningful minutes because a lot of these teams that we're playing is still pushing and pulling for playoff position, man. Miami is still pushing and pulling for playoff position, and we came back and beat them off the strength of Quick. The Hornets still pushing and pulling for playoff position. Quick is leading the second unit in that game. Chicago Bulls still in a heated race at the top of the. Wait, are they at the top? How far did Chicago fall? I think they fell pretty far, if I'm not mistaken. But still, they don't want to slip any more spots, is what I'm getting at. Right? Yeah, Chicago's 5th. They tied for 5th with the Raptors. They're still fighting for playoff position as well. So these are all meaningful games, man, that Quick is putting up these numbers in. And we could definitely use that from the point guard position in the starting 5, bro. And especially with the pace he plays. You feel me? Like, so yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about today. Yeah. He should have been, because we played really good defense on Zach. We played really good defense on Zach, man. He had 27. Most of that came from the first half. First half, he was going off. Second half, we shut him down. First half, Zach LaVine was going off. Second half, I think he had like 20. I think he had like 20 in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. And we shut him down. RJ Barrett was playing pretty decent defense on Zach, as well as McBride and the rest of the game. That's a fact, and that's Silas. You feel what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, these games still mean something to the teams that we're playing, and that's why these wins are impressive, because they're not packing it up and saying, "Oh, we already made our playoff seed, so we don't care about these games." Nah, they care about these games because these games mean something to them in their playoff spots. Yo, big homie, I hear you. I hear you, big homie. Listen, I would be absolutely shocked if we make the play-in. I'm not going to lie to you. If we make the play-in, I will be absolutely shocked. Like, Mind blown. Because it would literally take us to win out and Atlanta to lose 6 of 7 games. We need Atlanta to lose 6 of 7 games. And they ain't been losing. They're playing really good basketball right now. So I don't see that happening. Can we win out? Yeah, it's possible because we've been playing really good basketball. I believe in us winning out more than I believe in Atlanta losing 6 or 7. Like we need both of those things to happen, big homie. Like I don't know, man. But yeah, man, I just want to see the kids continue to thrive and play, man. I want to see the kids continue to thrive and play. Emmanuel Quickly to me is absolutely I think Emmanuel Quickly is absolutely the point guard of the future for us. Yeah, that I just want to see the kids continue to play, man. I want to see us continue to play great basketball. I'm more looking into what we're going to do in the off season, man. We got some decisions to make. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson contract is up. Uh, Cam Reddish is going to be a free agent this off season. Uh, yeah, I just realized Kev is on the YouTube check-in. Shout out to Kev, man, making them algorithms jump on the YouTube. You heard? Uh, yeah. So it's those decisions that we got to make. What we gonna do for point guard? A lot of y'all like the kid from the Maverick Brunson. I'm not I'm not mad at him. You know, I'm not mad at Brunson. If we get him, I would be happy. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't be happy. But if we could find a way to get SGA over here, that'll be fire. You feel me? That'll be fire with Quick as the backup point guard. Uh, or you still got Derrick Rose too. We got to figure out what we're gonna do with a lot of pieces, man, because there's so much talent on this. That's a fact. That's a fact. Marlon is the only net fan that I respect. You feel me? Marlon in here speaking truth. Quick is proving that he's that guy. Absolutely. Maddie said the Jared Jeffries curse. Bruh, Jared Jeffries played way too many games as a Knick, man. Oh no, Silas, you don't want Brunson? You like the only Knick fan I heard say that they don't want Brunson. Please elaborate, bro. Please elaborate in the comments. I'm interested in hearing why you don't want Brunson. You're like the only. I wouldn't be mad. He's not my first choice. He's like my third choice. But I need to. I need I want Quick to start. I ain't gonna lie. I want Quick to start. This kid is fearless, man. He's fearless. He's fearless. He protects the ball. He has a high basketball IQ. No pun intended. You feel me? Like, and he's only going to get better. And we realizing this is his second year in the NBA. This is his second year in the NBA. Imagine how good he's going to be for years to come, man. If he could continue this kind of progression. Yeah, coulda, woulda, shouldas, man. We definitely should have drafted a lot of people, son. But we end up drafting the likes of Frank Ntilikina and Kevin Knox, man. Laurie marketing. I don't know. I'm indifferent on him, son, because there's upside to his offensive game, but I don't know, man. It's something about him I don't like. I can't really put my finger on it. Like, what about his game I'm not really a fan of? But it's something about Laurie I'm just not digging. Uh Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. About Brunson. Brunson, you right. He's really not a good defender at all. Another undersized guard. Yeah, I get it. I get where you're coming from. Not saying that I 100% agree, but I get what you're talking about. Oh shit, where are these people coming from? Another person that doesn't want Brunson. Where are y'all coming from? Yeah, I'm not saying that y'all wrong, but I just didn't see uh too many of y'all before. Like a lot of people want him. You feel me? So yeah, yeah. So it's some decisions that need to be made. I mean, one, I want to resign Cam Reddish. You feel me? I want to resign Cam Reddish. I like the upside to his game. He's shown the only thing that the knock on him is his injury situation. You know, that's the biggest knock on him. But I love his game, son. Like I absolutely love Cam Reddish's game, man. If he could stay healthy, uh, and especially when you think about the fact that this is a contract year for him, and he doesn't have much of a resume to put together to kind of demand any real bread. It'll be another low risk, high reward situation. You won't have to pay him much if he manages to stay healthy. That you're getting a player that's going to play way above his contract, which when you building competing teams, that's exactly what you need. Because now you got the big conversation. Do we wait? Do we extend RJ Barrett in the offseason, or do we wait to the end of his contract? And RJ Barrett's rookie extension is a hefty one. Is north of 200 mil. So that's another conversation you got to have. Again, like you're going to need guys like a Cam Reddish that a young player that is going to be playing, getting paid below his talent level. And I just like his game. That's a fact. That's a fact, Kevin. He was absolutely fine attraction until he got hurt. Yeah, but yeah, those are the things, man. Those are the things. For uh, Steven and Kev going back and forth for the comments. Yeah, but Cam Reddish is definitely talented. I think we need to re-sign him. Uh, I really do feel like we don't need both Alec Burke and Evan Fournier on the team at the same time. I feel like one of them has to go just to make some room for some of our young talent. Uh, yeah, I really do feel like Evan and there's no reason to have Evan and Burks on the team at the same time with all this young talent, especially if they decide to re-sign Cam Reddish. If they re-sign Cam Reddish, definitely one of those guys have to be traded. And last thing before I go, if Mitch goes, I'm totally okay with Jericho Sims being a point guard. But then I feel like we also have to keep uh, Mitch Robinson because um, Noel is not reliable, man. He's not reliable to stay healthy. So we need both of those guys. If you're going to let Mitch go, then you definitely have to replace him with somebody because Noel is not reliable to stay healthy. I feel like if there's going to be any trades this offseason, I think it need to be some of the vets, Noel, and or you feel me, like one of the two, Evan or Burks. One of those guys got to go. They both should. I don't like them both on the team at the same time because they're gonna clog up the wing position for some of the young talent like Grimes and Cam Reddish. Uh, so one of them got to go. One of them got to go this off season. And Burks is making a very strong case for him to stay. A very strong case because not only can he come up big in the fourth quarter and put up points, he could shoot the three. Uh, he could rebound. It's just way more tools to his game, and you're getting way more value for the dollar with Alec Burks versus Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier, don't get me wrong, I like him when he's played in the right system. This is not the system for Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier in the system that we're currently playing has to create too much of his own offense, and I don't like that. Evan was effective in Orlando coming off the ball screens and catch and shoot situations. Now, too often we see him dribbling the ball between his legs like he James Harden and step back 3-point shots. I don't like that. Uh, so yeah, that's where I'm just gonna leave this off as. I wasn't planning to stay here long. Shout out to everybody on the pull up in the mid afternoon. You guys are dope. You know what I mean? And having great conversations in the comments. I see you guys. Shout out to Kev and Steven on the YouTube, having a great debate over there. Shout out to everybody that's commenting on the Facebook. Shout out to everybody who hit that like button. That's what's up. You feel me? I appreciate each and that last one of y'all. We got a game tomorrow. Yeah, we play the Hornets again tomorrow. This is a game that we definitely can't take lightly because, again, they're fighting for their playing seat and spot. As it is right now, they're in the 9th place and they'll play Atlanta. They're fighting for position. You absolutely want to move up, and this is why it's imperative for why we have to take this game seriously. Why it's imperative for the Hornets to come out and fight is because the difference between 9th and 8th is if you lose when you in 8th, you get another chance to make the playoffs. You get to, like, if you lose, you play the winner of 9-10 if you're the 8th seed. But if you're the 9th seed and you lose, you're just out. So that's the big difference in the seeding. So they want to make it up to that 8th seed just in case to have that cushion for another chance to make the playoffs versus one and done. So we got to go out there and take care of business like we did last time. High energy, protect the ball. You know that the Hornets love to get in a transition and create steals so they could run the ball up the floor fast. Protect the ball and rebound. Even though they're an undersized team, they do crash the boards pretty well as a team. So we just gotta take advantage of that. They're not a huge shot blocking team. We got to continue to attack the basket against these guys, and protect the paint and the 3-point line. They don't really take a lot of mid-range shots. You got to run them off the 3 and protect the paint. And on the offensive end, attack the paint. And that's the key to the victory, man. And play the young guys. The second unit, too, is the key to victory. You feel me? But y'all, appreciate all y'all for pulling up. I'm out of here, man. See y'all on Thursday. No, tomorrow's Wednesday. See y'all tomorrow, Wednesday. You know what I mean?